careers. Your support continues to impact us every day. I know you are all expecting this to be a speech about how COVID changed our lives and we had to be able to adapt to our new world. And you're right. The 12th of March was not the day we expected to be the last of our junior years, and nobody expected our return to school to take this long. The world was wholly unprepared for the devastation the COVID pandemic would bring, and we all had to learn on the fly how to live in a world where you couldn't hold conventional meetings or even be in the same room as a coworker or student for that matter. But we all learned. We all found a way to get by in the new way of things, and we all adapted in the face of our shared adversity. The challenges of the COVID pandemic were not the same for everyone, and not one person had the same experience as those beside them today. We each found our own way to survive, to learn, to work, and to support those that depend on us. So the next time you face something unprecedented in your life, move-in day for college, starting a new job, or moving into your first home, remember March 12th. Remember that you've adapted before, and you can do it again. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Alberding, and I'm the co-salutee for the class of 2021. I would like to thank Mr. Rash and the rest of the Perryville staff for making this year's graduation possible. Before I continue about how amazing this class was, I would like to relay something that was said by Dr. Boyer at the award ceremony. While we are walking across the stage, our family is up here with us. At some point in our lives, our family has helped us get to this point, whether it's supporting us at sporting events or helping us finish a project the night before it's due. They sacrifice so much for us to be up here today, so I'd like to remind everyone to thank those who are here for you. Over the past 4 years, we have grown into strong individuals. While moving on to bigger and better things, it is important to carry with us what we have learned here at Perryville. Remember when you graduated 8th grade and either decided to or was coerced by your parents into joining an activity or team? Not only were you stepping outside of your comfort zone, but you were putting yourself out there to be judged. Whether it was the band, athletics, or another club, you started at the bottom and you had to earn your spot. From there, the work begins. You had to continue to progress. You had to communicate with others and push ourselves to succeed. Eventually, throughout a lot of growth and effort, we became the leaders. Then you were the one reaching out to the underclassmen to help them on their journey. And it was your job to make them feel a part of something. Today we are graduating as seniors, but at the same time we are starting over. It is important moving forward that we remember the things we learned from the past. Although it may be uncomfortable again, remember to push yourself to be a part of something, whether it be a team, a club, an activity, or a movement. Expect that you will always start at the bottom, know that you will have to work hard, listen to others, and make new friends to progress. Many times in your future, you will be the seniors again, and when you do, don't forget to reach out and help those who follow behind. Congratulations to the class of 2021. As you progress in life, never forget where you came from. Thank you.
2021 graduates, today we are joined by our families, friends, teachers, and staff. I would again like to thank everyone for attending tonight's graduation ceremony and for all the support you have provided along the way. This evening, I would like to pass on a quote that was told to me and stuck with me throughout my high school. It goes, "You will never regret the races you do run, only the ones you don't." This was told to me by my cross-country coach, Madam Moore, before one of my first races freshman year. Now you may be thinking about this meeting or how inspiring it is, or maybe you're actually just wondering when this will all be over so you can get dinner already. But regardless, that's not what I was thinking. Instead of comprehending her endearing words, my only thought was, oh shoot, how do my legs work again? Then the whistle blows and the race begins. At the start of high school, we too went stumbling in, unsure how things worked or where to go. Heck, some of us are probably still stumbling and trying to figure out how to get to the elusive pool on the 3rd floor of the building. Nevertheless, after aimlessly wandering the halls and dodging herds of upperclassmen, we eventually managed to find our way. Here we are, 4 years later, a little bit older, a little bit smarter, and a little bit taller. Well, some of us at least. We should all be proud to be here today, reminiscing on all the work we have done and all the things we have accomplished. If high school was a race, rest assured knowing you are here today to triumphantly cross the finish line. While this race is now complete, it is not yet the time to stop running. The chase has just begun for our goals, our dreams, and our future. High school is just the beginning, having provided us with the skills we need for a much longer run, and the endurance we need to make it through. This class has the potential to strive in life, whether they plan on going on to higher education, learning a trade, entering the workforce, joining the military, or pursuing another passion. No matter the goal, the path to achieve these plans is not neatly paved out for us, and no one will be there for us to hold our hand every step of the way. It is time for us to take what we have learned and put it into application. It is time for us to make our own choices on where we go from here. It is time to demonstrate our hard work, our passion, and our dedication. Each of us is running our own race with a different finish line, but it's up to each and every one of us to challenge ourselves to cross it. Speaking of challenge, every graduating class has obstacles to overcome and adversity to deal with as they grow up and mature together. However, our class especially has demonstrated our strength in adapting to change in the midst of unprecedented times. Even though we have all fallen asleep in at least one online class and taken a snack break during a particularly boring math problem, we are now more prepared to face the uncertainty of what life has in store for us. If this school year has shown us anything, it's that we aren't defined by what happens to us, but rather what we make of it. After running race after race, I now understand what Madam Moore meant when she gave me that first piece of advice freshman year. Looking back at the hours of homework, sports practices, and extracurricular activities, we will never regret the time we put in, only the moments we let slip by. Let this be a reminder to take everything life has to give and make the most out of it. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and in the wise words of Mr. Sickles during our freshman year talent show, Vanilla Ice Ice Baby, yo man, let's get out of here.
At this time, we'd like to have the chamber choir come down to the sing song.
Follow now the songs Congratulations from the Board of Education. You've accomplished climbing one of the stepping stones of a successful life. As a resident for Perryville for 48 years, my children, who are graduates of this great high school, are citizens, and we are citizens together. But before I go on, I want you to remember to always thank your families for helping you getting here today. You have done this during a pandemic, a time like no other in yours and all Americans' lives. We have proven we can deal with change and diversity, two lifelong skills that will be great assets in the future. Perhaps you feel a little rattled and disoriented about this. Unusual proms, virtual learning, social distances, but you have weathered the storm, and now you get to see the rainbow. Life has its ups and downs. Everything doesn't always go as planned. But let's quote Yoda, "Great teacher failure is. Develop new skill sets, be prepared and embodied by change. Be a lifelong learner, remain flexible." You may have 4 or 5 serious jobs throughout your lifetimes. Always do your best. Make people remember you as the employee, and they'll turn around and say, "I wish I had another Courtney," or "I wish I had another John," or "I wish I had another Shakita." Let them always remember what a good hard worker you were, even if it's McDonald's, everything you do. Go make Cecil County, Maryland, the country, and the world a better place. We need you. We need you to be our builders, our engineers, our scientists, perhaps the people that protect our nation. We are depending on you too. But always remember, the most valuable thing on earth are people. Value each other and value all humanity. Lastly, you are greatly loved by us. Great effort and time has been spent getting you here today. This is an exciting time. Parties, trips, perhaps Ocean City. Be careful. Come back to us safely. And now, by the power vested in me by the State Board of Education and as the President of the Board of Education of Cecil County, I now pronounce you a graduate of Perryville High School and eligible to receive a high school diploma from the state of Maryland. Thank you. It is done.